of the co-founders. I am excited to say the least. We've had a phenomenal weekend. And guys, we're not finished yet. Today is Cyber Monday. So without further ado, I want to bring on our CEO, our visionary, and we're cheering her on this morning because she's had a whole lot of sleepless night. I saw an email this morning from her for 4:00 a.m., so she never sleeps. But someone I've known now almost 17 years. Yes, she made an impact on my life because the girl had fired her boss the day before at 33 years old, earning six figures in corporate America. But guess what? That was not the life that she wanted because she had no time freedom. Went into social selling full time, was able to become MVP of 3 companies, build teams in over 46 countries, did a pivot when was asked to come back and be a CEO of a cannabis company in 2017. We took that company from 8,000 to 200 something thousand, over 225 a month, guys. And then what happened in 2019? And here we are. But guess what? We are only at the beginning. So without further ado, Melissa, are you out there?
I am out here. I am trying to get my last minute sips of water. Just keep that hydration going. But good morning, Phyllis, like you said.
On that talking, girl. I know you need that water.
Oh, absolutely, right. I tell you what, but like you said, we're just so excited. Everyone is just on cloud 9. I said, team no sleep is in full effect, but guess what? We are getting a few hours here and there, guys, because guess what? You got to rejuvenate. But I want to just say thank you, Phyllis, for all that you do. I mean, I get on this call and I hear this introduction and I always feel 12 feet tall, okay? But I really want to give it back to you. I mean, first of all, your graciousness and how you welcome the callers. You're on our morning calls, really helping bring the life and vitality, okay? But this is our midwife, our first double diamond. She is our CSO, one of the co-founders of the company to help get this whole company started and off the ground. And I'm telling you what, Phyllis, just so proud of everything that you're doing. Without you, none of this would be possible. And just say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hopefully everyone had a happy Thanksgiving and a safe holiday weekend. In fact, when I woke up today, because like you said, it was just a couple hours getting some Z's in, but it felt like a holiday. It was like, wait a minute, today feels like the holiday, right? Because you got to at some point shut down. And just today, all of a sudden, my body felt in holiday mode, okay? So we're still celebrating, guys, because it is a holiday. It is Cyber Monday, okay? It's a holiday for anybody in business. And guess what? You're in business. So be excited because that basically means today is your day. And you can actually have the biggest shopping season, the biggest shopping day of your whole business today, okay? Because retailers, as much as the excitement is and the frenzy around Black Friday, the reality is, we actually do more revenue between Cyber Monday and the last day of the month because of the type of business we're in, right? So not just Cyber Monday today, but you got 2 more days, guys. So we have 3 of the biggest days in front of us. So if you are working towards any goal right now, just know that everything is possible. And I want to just welcome everyone. I want to welcome to our new founders. I want to welcome to some of you who just got started with us. I'm telling you what, it is always exciting when you see new blood, people that started with us sometimes less than a week ago and already see them hit some of these ranks, Phyllis. I mean, that is just absolutely electrifying. And so I am saying good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone, okay? And I want to actually give a shout out also in a minute to some of you who did rank up already. Also, too, don't forget to get that CV in, okay? And so let's just go ahead and dive right into our vision and mission. Our vision is we exist to help end the negative stigma that has caused communities around the world to suffer and lose out on the health and wealth benefits of the cannabis plant. Our mission is we are the catalyst to start a movement that inspires people to confidently move into the legal space as entrepreneurs, formulators, and investors, evoking the courage and strength of people to take back their health, wealth, legacy, and freedom. And so, hey, as we are here with Cyber Monday in full effect, hopefully you have some big, audacious, scary goals today, right? What are your goals, guys? So it doesn't matter where you finish as long as you give it your personal best, guys, okay? And already, I'm going to just kind of let some of the secrets out the bag, right? We have already had our second biggest month in the company history, and we still have our 3 biggest days left, okay? They say that success leaves clues, and that's a clue, okay? That's a clue that you're at the right place at the right time with a company that is absolutely on fire, and you want to join this team that's on fire and all these leaders that are absolutely crushing it right now. And yes, we've also already crushed our entire revenue that we had in November 2021 when people were still kind of excited about the economy, right? And so, yeah, we had great numbers last year. Everything looked great. But guess what? We've already crushed that whole month, and we have those 3 biggest days ahead of us, guys. It's exciting. I mean, in fact, if I just look at the trend, okay, if I look at the fact that on Thanksgiving, we had the biggest Thanksgiving this year, okay, Black Friday, bigger this year than last year. Saturday, almost double this year what we did last year. Sunday, guess what? It was bigger this year than last year. So again, that's a clue. If every day thus far has been bigger than last year, and if our 2 remaining days, because we had 1 less day, was so big and huge, bigger than Black Friday, again, that's a clue, guys. You can go ahead and deduct the math on that. That means something exciting is in the air. Something is about to happen. And so what you want to do right now is you want to plug into your leadership. You want to make sure you get with your upline emerald or diamond, because this is the time, and it's not too late. Obviously, if you would have done this months ago, put that plan together, really think about, hey, what is your strategy to go diamond or emerald? Probably be a lot easier for you right now, but guess what? It's not too late. There are some people that are going to make up their mind today. They're going to go sapphire, and they're going to hit it. There are some people that are going to go ruby, making up their mind today. They're going to hit it, but they put together a plan. They put together a strategy. And you got to know, for the leaders out there, you got to know what is going on with your team. Where are your numbers coming from? Do you know, are you checking the heartbeat of your leaders, right? What's going on? What's the activity? See, a lot of times in business, when we realize that sometimes it's as simple as getting that pen and paper, okay, or getting that computer and just kind of typing it out, putting those names out there in the universe, right? If it's your sister, if it's your cousin, if it's your neighbor, if it's your friend, you write those names down, and there's something powerful that happens. I remember back in the day, one of the lists that I had, I always say that's my list that was truly gold, because as I went back and I would look at that list, and it looked like a bunch of chicken scratch. But as I went through that list later, this is down the road, okay, after the success that came, and I'm looking at names, and I'm like, wow, so many times we don't realize to get to the goal, to get to the power, to get to the money, we got to take the time to put together that epic list. We got to look over that list, perfect that list, add to the list. We got to make sure we are analyzing that list. We're evaluating the list, right? We're looking for the people that are mad, okay? The people with the meat, the authority, and the desire, because those are the people you start with. And the reason why, because guess what? They're on other people's lists too. So you want to get them in before the other people call, okay? And so you want to make sure, again, you're making that list, but also too, guys, even in your own back office, I know there's still features that maybe you're not even using. Hopefully you've had a chance to register and get on Success Academy, listen to some of the phenomenal trainings Phyllis does when she's going through that back office. I know Dr. Ross does her training where she's literally taking you through and doing the deep dive, guys. But you got to know some of the basic things back there, because this is the time where you become that control tower, okay? You're looking at all the different activity that you have. I know Phyllis is crunching her numbers right now. I know Willie Mooney crunching the numbers. They're like being in that control tower, looking at all the activity that's happening. Where is this going to happen? Who's going to go sapphire? Who's going to go ruby, okay? But again, if you don't understand some of those basic features, or if you're just not taking the time to do that, especially if you're already a ruby or emerald, and you're now just trying to get that reestablished, you're trying to reactivate that status, because that's critical. I mean, this is the time you want to go ahead and reactivate your ruby status, reactivate your emerald status. But you got to have a plan. You got to know your numbers. You got to make that list, guys. And one thing I'll let you know, too, because I had a text last night from someone, and I'm like, okay, we got to get them definitely on Success Academy. But they're like, hey, I don't see how I can see my rank. And if you're wondering, well, how do you see the ranks? Well, not only can you see the rank of yourself in your back office, but you can see the rank of your team members, okay? our back office is phenomenal. It's got so many tools. I mean, we have that whole My Team report. And I don't know if you guys realize all those different points they have on the My Team report. Those points right there are invaluable. And so sometimes you just want to go start clicking on them, okay? But there's one that talks about, your rank. It talks about what is your rank history, right? So you want to go back there, click some of those buttons that you can see exactly what's happening and see your rank history. You can see the history of your team. You can look at your POVs, okay, and see the highest rank your team has ever went and what their next level is. I mean, there's so much back there. You want to make sure you do a deep dive, okay, in that back office and get it going, okay, because it is not too late. I mean, right now, when I look at the teams, it's like that full press court, okay? I mean, they're ensuring that the people they sponsored are cashing in those loyalty points. See, with loyalty points, you might not get CV, but it does count for points earned, which means every single dollar that you're spending for loyalty point, it's going to go into that points earned, which means it's helping you get that rank. It's helping you go Sapphire. Some of you have money in your wallet. Some of your team probably has money in their wallet, and guess what? They're not activating it. Sometimes they don't even know they have it. So what you want to do is ask your team, have you checked your wallet? Maybe they tell you they're broke. They don't have the funds. Check your wallet, because guess what? The wallet can be used. You can use house money right now, and take your business to that next level. Make sure you're plugging in to Dan Johnson, our VP of Training, Phyllis Nash, our Chief Sales Officer. These are the leaders that are going to help you be in it to win it and take your life to the next level. It's critical, guys. And so I want to also give you some updates. We have some exciting guests today that are on the line. Hopefully they both join me. I didn't have a chance to text them this morning, but I believe they are on. So guys, just remember, when you are time to speak, you're going to hit star, that's twice, and that's going to let you have the platform. But I want to give you just some of the things that you need to know, okay, because there is one little early bird special that just became an early bird special, because around 6 in the morning, when we were trying to get everything to go live as far as the 20% discount versus the 25% discount, we were having some technical problems with the website loading and updating. And so we actually ended up getting the CEO of the company in which provides us the service. And this is a company that does over $40+ million. But guess what? Their group was closed, but guess who called us back? The CEO. I was like, oh my goodness, this tells me we definitely need to be doing business with you guys, right? When somebody takes the time to care to call you back, problem got fixed. But here's the reality. All day yesterday, made a decision. We said, we're going to let you get those buy 3, get 1 free and 25% off. Who does that, right? We did that. And so that 25% off, as I put on Facebook, I said it's going to expire in less than 24 hours. I posted that around noon, and here's what that means. At noon today, noon Central, that 25% discount will expire, and you're going to get what's supposed to be there, which is 20% off, which is still a phenomenal deal, guys. Okay, phenomenal deal. But here's the deal. You got on the call this morning, which means you know something that other people don't know. So what you're going to want to do is talk to the people that you know and let them know, oh, my God, Wakanna has an early bird special. Get it in early. Don't wait till the last minute. And it's good not to wait till the last minute anyway, because every time we have these Cyber Mondays, so many people wait till midnight. They wait till the last minute. They have technical problems, can't get customer service. So this is a great thing, guys, to really force people to be a little bit proactive. And so we're calling that our Cyber Monday early bird special. And what happened is once that 25% falls off, it'll just kick in that 20% automatically. So that means you're just going to keep moving. The business will keep shaking, okay? And so we're excited about that. And also remember, guys, we've already given out 2 founding member shares, guys, 2, and full packs with that. So congratulations to Fado Horn, to now Gloria Jackson, who just won last night. That was exciting if you got on our Cyber Monday founding member call. But guess what? Every person, and you might not even know that your name is in a hat already, okay? But if you shopped with us yesterday, that means on Cyber Sunday, your name is actually now in our whole Spin That Wheel. You guys saw that last night. It's so cool. We're able to stuff as many names we want in that wheel, and we spin that wheel. You get a chance to see live who wins. And now on Wednesday, for the 3rd share, so this is during our founding member call on Wednesday, we're going to spin that wheel. we'll see who won from Cyber Sunday. But it's not over, guys. Guess what? All your customers, all your distributors, everyone who goes shops today, guess what we're going to do again? We're going to spin that wheel, and that means we are giving out 4 shares, guys, and each share comes with a pack of products, guys. And so this is exciting. Tonight's going to be epic. Make sure you spread the word. If you've noticed, the cash back is still applied on both packs, and so that's a part of what we're running. Actually, that part we're going to run to the end of the month. So just know you can buy it with the cash back applied, so that gives you a chance to actually feel like you've gotten a discount, right? It's really not a discount because instead of getting the cash back, we just took it off. So it's still $19.99 or it's still $9.99, but you got the cash back taken off, right? But with the Cyber Monday new founding member, it is a deal because we've been giving out $100 extra off that pack for new members only, which means for them, instead of $19.99, it's still an $18.99 value. But now, guess what? On Cyber Monday, the only change that happens if you don't get your new members in tonight is starting tomorrow, that extra $100 discount is gone, okay? So if you want your group to save that extra $100 for new founding members only, then you want to get them in the system, and you want to do it tonight on Cyber Monday. You also want to continue to fight for that CV because remember, we're giving out double free product, guys. Double free product. That's always so exciting. And as I mentioned already, our next founding member call is Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central. You want to mark your calendar because this founding member call is going to be so dynamic because we're going to have a chance to get you previewed into who's already ranked. I mean, when I look at all the ranks, it's definitely already one for the records. I promise you guys, we have never had a season like this. We have never had a season where there's so many people ranked up. And so we only announce those of you who've hit a new rank for the first time. So if you were at Ruby and now you go to Emerald, we're going to announce you on Wednesday. But if you were Ruby last year and you hit it again this year, then that's not considered a new rank, but still it's something you should push for, okay? And so let's just mention real quick our brand new Sapphires. We have Joe Davis out of California, Landra Endo, Jeff and Carla Rochelle, Jarvis Wright, all out of Indiana. And what's exciting about Jarvis is his team is on fire. I mean, he's probably at about $60,000 already in points. You know, but again, in this business, you get a little bit balanced. Right now, he's got one team he's put in that's on fire, and it's just exciting because now I see him just lighting it up. So who knows where he'll end up, but it's exciting to see the people from Indiana. I know Jarvis lives, I believe, in Florida. Joanne Campbell Richards, who's out of Massachusetts, just started the business less than a week ago, guys. She is already Sapphire. In fact, Sapphire with lots of change, which means she's probably in between that and Ruby, right? Denise Hill and Frida McDuffie, both out of New York. And when I look at these names, it's just exciting, guys, because I'm looking at it because I think about Sylvia Covington. And 3 of the people are on her team, right? Is that exciting, okay? When I think about Gigi Harris, I see 1, 2, 3, 4 of the people on her team. When I see Bernadine, 3 of the people are on her team. I'm seeing leaders, guys, on fire right now. And guess what? We had 19 people that already requalified for Sapphire this month, but there's 7 brand new. Marcella Rochelle out of Indiana. Oh my gosh, Indianapolis is on fire. Brand new Ruby, okay, on her way to Emerald, probably on her way to Diamond, right? Sylvia Covington here in Chicago, Illinois, brand new Emerald. Oh my goodness, her team volume is on fire. And then we have, of course, Bernadine Kirkland, brand new 1-star Diamond, over $100,000 in volume, guys. And she's going to speak today, so you're going to get some nuggets from her, so we'll have a chance to celebrate her. But also, too, guys, a couple more updates before we get to that.
Wait. My baby hit Sapphire last night. So Tara.
Oh my God, Tara! Girl, I thought she was close. I saw 9,000. So I knew. I said she must be going for Sapphire. So she did it. So Tara Shackelford, we are so excited for you, girl. Oh my God, we are excited, elated. I know, Phyllis, you are grinning ear to ear, and that is just truly amazing. I know I should have rechecked that again last night after midnight.
No problem.
That is awesome. And if anybody else hit, just text Phyllis, okay? If you hit something, because these numbers are right before midnight, guys. So some of y'all might have hit after midnight. You got to be in a brand new rank, though. If you've hit Sapphire before, we don't want to have you texting us because we know many of you are Sapphire, but we're talking about brand new Sapphires, okay? So with our Secret Santa, you're going to be able to plug into Shannon King, because Shannon King's got some Zooms and Reels, some posts, live events. We're going to really show you how to blow up your holiday season in a phenomenal way. In fact, this is going to carry through all of December, so you got plenty of time, but definitely go in and take advantage of all these special deals. Also, too, when we look at the buy 3 and you get the 4th one free, all has to be of the same product or product set, whether it's Flat Belly 7-day, Flat Belly 21-day. Guys, this is your time to really go out there and talk to those customers. For the scanners out there, you've been scanning the world. You should be on the phone today with every single person you have ever scanned, okay? Because here's the reality. If you crunch the numbers on that buy 3, get 1 free special, it is absolutely amazing. In fact, when I did the numbers, it's like this. On the 7-day, right? On the 7-day, again, they got to be willing to buy 3. The 4th one's free, but on the 7th day, it actually takes it down to actually about $60, 60 something bucks, right? So you're going to pay about $68 for that. And then you have your 21 day. And on your 21 day, you're going to actually pay, on your 21 day, you're going to actually pay initially, we had the number at about $168, but because of extra little discount and because we had to do something to the system, if you do it by noon today, you're going to surprise yourself. It's so low, I'm not even going to announce it. I'm just going to tell you this. We've never had it under $160 for 3, but it's that today because we had to drop it a little bit because we have a conflict between one of our 50% downs. So it's a technical thing, but the bottom line is after we did everything yesterday thinking it was going to be one price, we had to make it about $18 lower, okay? So that's great because for you, it's $18 lower and you get one of them free. So when you do the math, I'm just telling you, everybody who's ever been on the Flat Belly system, you need to be going and buying 3, and you need to tell your team to do the same thing, call your customers, and that alone can make the gap up for some of you going Sapphire or Ruby, guys. Of course, our pain cream, our gummies, our tinctures, all of those are buy 3, get 1 free. So that is exciting. So now, guys, it is time for me to pivot this call. I am going to go all the way over and up, right, to the Northeast. I am going to an area of the country where I am just so proud to see Wakanna on fire, guys. There are so many all-stars coming out of this market. I mean, you hear the names all the time. They've been MVP of the company repeatedly, right? We've had Rookie of the Year come out of this market. But now we're going to Boston, Massachusetts, and I'm going to bring up someone who's already hit Emerald. She's someone who's actually already now hit Diamond. She's now produced people on her team who's hit Ruby, and she's produced this month already 3 Sapphires. Her team is flat out excited. When I look at them, I say this is like an NBA franchise, right? She's got her starting lineup. It's about teamwork. When I think about, well, since they're out of Boston, let's say Larry Bird, right? But if you're in Chicago, we would say, what, Michael Jordan? We can still say Michael Jordan, right? Because at the end of the day, what I love about this industry, you can build an NBA-type franchise revenue. You can build an NBA-type franchise income. When I think about this group, I think about $10 million and up, right? I think about $20 million and up. I think about a legacy business that you're going to be able to override forever and ever and ever. In fact, one of her teammates, after she completed this, she let her know how blessed, they were to have her in their life. She gave her a scripture, and that scripture was Proverbs 3:18. And that reads, she is a tree of life to those who lay hold of her. Those who hold her fast are called blessed. In fact, if you look at the King James Version, she is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is everyone that retaineth her. And so without any further ado, the queen of the full court press, getting it done. She's recruited over 300 and something people personally, guys. That's a clue, okay? So without any further ado, Bernadine Kirkland, are you out there, Diamond?
Melissa, I can hardly speak right now.
I am so full, and all I can say is thank you, thank you, thank you. So to God be the glory for what He has done. A diamond, y'all, it's surreal, and it's real at the same time. So I thank Michelle Stewart for sharing Wakanna with me. And the word says, "So as a man thinketh, so is he." And I believe Blessed Branches was a diamond team, and they stepped up to the challenge. And I'm so godly proud to serve as the leader of this awesome team and group, that know God, that love God, that fear God. They have a bunch of kings and queens. So Dubai was on my bucket list. And once I heard a sandwich is good, but a free sandwich is better, and I dare say the same thing about free vacations. Phyllis, I thank you for infusing us daily with the Diamond Factory, because your commitment is tremendous. And that's how I start my day. It's made a huge difference in my life, waking up with Leo positivity and high energy, then training with Coach Dan and the word from Dr. DJ Ross, Mondays with Melissa, iron and sharpening iron with the leaders call every week, and growing an emerald team into a diamond team. That's all the things that was making it possible. My strategy was to stay plugged in, stay abreast of what's happening in Wakanna Nation, talk to people everywhere. Talk to people everywhere, even at the double feature of like Black Panther movie. I was in the bathroom rubbing down a sister, and I was encouraged. And I encourage everybody to know what's happening on the Wakanna weekly schedule, to put all the Zooms on your calendar with an alarm so you can show up. You can show up for yourself. I think it was Mary who said that, showing up for yourself. And you need to show up for yourself with Wakanna. Attend the Sales Academy, get certified, use the tools, the posters, the brochures, do vending events, be genuine, because people can tell who's fake. Follow the Sales Academy, attend certification, get on the Facebook, encourage people. Just like a plane, you put your oxygen mask on first, learn the business yourself, and then you can assist your team so you can properly position your proposition. Right, Coach Dan? And I make myself available to my team for weekly meetings. I pour in information, but I'm there to answer, so Q&A. And whether we have one person or the whole team on, it's efficient. All questions get answered every single week. And if you're offered a book to read, Phyllis has offered us several over this course of this year. Read it and then do something about it. I felt honored being asked by Phyllis to serve on the Wakanna corporate party. Phyllis stretched me and asked me to present with someone besides my Ruby, besides Angie Dickerson. And Cheryl John, thank you. A shout out to you, my sister, because you're doing a great job. Mooney asked my strategy, and I've asked him for help in doing 3 ways. But my strategy, start with that BHAG. I heard Melissa mention it this morning. I looked at Diamonds in Dubai, that poster, that picture every single day. I had to win that free trip to Dubai by any means necessary. So you can eat that whole elephant one bite at a time. So dream big, never give up on your BHAG. And I'm going to tell you, our team did $49,000 in points earned in 3 days. So wherever you are, know that you can hit whatever rank you want, okay? I also have people praying for me, but prayer without works is dead. This team put in the work. We produced not 3, as I thought last night, but 4 sapphires. And the other one is Angela Herbert. She did the doggone thing. She's at 15,000. If she wants to press up to rubies, we can do that. And I'm going to work with her over these next few days. So it's like, it's ignorance on fire, as Mooney would say. I borrowed that from him. So, it's like, let me do the talking and you cash the check. Those 3 ways are critical. Frida built her team with just 4 new founding members. Denise built hers with 5 founding members. Joanne built hers with 5 founding members in 3 days, y'all. She hit Sapphire in 5 days. And Angela as well. I mean, it's not a heavy lift when everyone does something. Everyone puts their hand to the plow. It makes a light load. Friday, I felt defeated because I'm going to share a secret. I told Melissa, I thought it was 80,000, y'all. I thought that I heard Melissa say one day that it was 80,000 for diamonds. She meant 80,000 in dollars would equal, the points earned. And I was deflated. I didn't think I could do it. And she told me that I could. And once again, I believed her. God told me that I was going to complete my goal on the 27th, which was on Sunday. He did that thing. And my team did that thing. God's blowing me away. So I had almost given up. And Coach Melissa came in and to the rescue. She broke it down. She gave me that clarity that I needed. And she said, even though you haven't gotten that 80,000 and you need 100, she said, you've given yourself a 3-day cushion. And I can definitely do it. And I believed her. I put my head down, laser focused. I got with people like Joanne. And Joanne and I just became, she said, we're in a relationship. And it really was. From Tuesday of last week until Sunday, she came in this business and hit Sapphire. And I said, it's people like this that's ignorance on fire, doesn't know what they're doing, but they are encouraging other people. They are sharing this message and sharing Wakanna with other people. And people are believing and jumping on. So none of this is done alone. I thank you, my fabulous Blessed Branches team, customer service, all the pillars. Mooney, your 3 ways have been awesome. Look, I can't even talk, but Sylvia, you've been tremendous. All the staff and volunteers, you know, when God has ordered your steps, you simply walk in obedience and never give up. My Blessed Branches, I love each and every one of you beautiful souls, and everybody on this line can be whatever you want to be by Wednesday. Melissa, that's it.
Can I jump in there? Can I jump in and say something, Melissa?
Oh, absolutely.
Tonight, guys, we have our corporate call. And first of all, Bernadine, I just want to give it up to you, girl, because you are my Leo sister and you are a warrior. You ain't going to quit. I know that Melissa speaks. And then she'll say it and hang up, and you got to go get it because you know she just said, hey, do it. And she said, oh, you think it's possible? Yeah. Okay, so let me make it happen. So I know that talk that you heard. But what I want to encourage everybody to do is load tonight's 8:00 call up, guys. Load the call up because that speech that Bernadine just gave, it gave me goosebumps on my neck because I know what she went through. I know how she did it. I know how mentally she felt defeated and then turned around 2 days later and was victorious. So guys, load the call up tonight. Dr. Roz is going to definitely record this call. Y'all need to let people know and let them hear Bernadine's segment of this. Dr. Roz, can you edit it so we can use this all day long to encourage people? Because Tara's going to get to Ruby. The Sheltons are going to get to another level because you got 3 days. Back to you, Melissa.
Oh my gosh, this has been amazing. And as I'm listening to you, Bernadine, and then I hear you, Phyllis, it just fills my heart, it fills my spirit, because when you're in this kind of business, the feeling of defeat is a part of the process. We've all been there, right? That moment in which you don't see anything in front of you now because it feels like, wow, is it over? And that moment, though, is really what makes or breaks leaders. And that just tells me you are ready for 5-star diamond. For her to do what she's done, guys, this weekend, I mean, that is epic. It is one for the records. We're talking about 49,000 points in just a couple of days. So let's listen to this replay. Let's share it with everybody. Bernadine, you have blessed this entire line. We love you. We are so blessed to have Blessed Branches as a part of this phenomenal family. And you guys are setting the pace. And so congratulations. Thank you for all that you do. And here's what I'm going to do, guys, because we're at this point, we're going to wrap up the call, but I want to do a quick little plug because I believe Latrice might be out there as well. I want you to write something down. Starting December the 1st, we're launching a campaign. So you think, hey, we're in November. What's December going to look like, right? Well, December is going to be our biggest December yet. You mark my words, our biggest December yet. So which means some of you who are just getting started, you can set your goal to go diamond, right? Maybe now, maybe in December, maybe go emerald. But the reality is we're doing a promo called Brand New Me in 2023. We're going to get everybody we know to get on this promo with us, to register for that. In fact, we're giving out cash prizes and trips, okay? We're going to have a process where they're going to go online to a website that says Brand New Me in 2023. They're going to be able to make a commitment, okay? Get registered, submit before and after pictures. And so we're going to really turn December into a December to remember. We still have the Secret Santa that month as well. So that's going to be also exciting, guys. And then, of course, around the corner, what are we doing? We're launching the new brand. So if you think today is exciting, you think tomorrow is going to be more exciting, the 30th is going to be even more exciting. Well, guess what? December is going to be electrifying, okay? And in fact, in December, on December 9th and 10th, we have a special guest coming in. There are 2 tickets on your site that you can actually get today at our Cyber Monday specials, okay? And in fact, if you get it now, it's going to be 25% off. If you wait, it's going to be 20%. But the reality, guys, we have spoken word, champagne, music, saxophone. We have speakers, doctors, motivation. It's going to take you to the next level. In fact, on the second day, there's going to be a soul massage. And so you're going to want to go and look at this event. It's actually on our site now. In fact, we just linked it to Cyber Monday. So if you go click on the Cyber Monday specials, scroll through, you're going to find 2 beautiful tickets, okay? I would suggest come to both of those. But if you only have one day available, pick your day. But it's going to be so phenomenal. And real quick, Latrice, in less than a minute, if you can just kind of pour into why they need to also get committed to come to this event.
Hello, Melissa, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Yes.
And I know there's a lot
Okay.
I can brag about you, girl, but we're so out of time. I'm going to just give you the floor to speak. But y'all know Latrice is an absolute superstar, and we are so proud of you, dear.
Thank you. Thank you. And first of all, let me say hello to absolutely everyone who is hearing the sound of my voice. Of course, our pillars, our leaders. Congratulations to everybody. Congratulations, Bernadine and her team, and everyone who Melissa just spoke of. I'm so absolutely proud to be a part of this wonderful wellness community. And as our CEO has just mentioned, we have adopted this new campaign that just came to me in a vision of us becoming a new me in 2023. And so because Melissa said I have to keep it down to a minute, I'm going to do my best to sum it all up. At the heart of what is happening to us, what we're here, what we're experiencing, ladies and gentlemen, the blessing is on this company. We did not do this by ourselves, and everyone knows that. And what I love is that we understand that we have been brought together to be a wellness solution in the land. I am a nurse. I am a proud wellness coach, and I'm proud to be a part of the medical board for our community. And what I love about where we are going, not only are we becoming, what it's going to take for us to become a new me in 2023 and where our company is going, we are absolutely going into an area that no other company that I am aware of, and certainly as a member of the medical profession, we are going into a space where we are becoming the solution, a wellness solution in the land, where we are prioritizing soul health. Guys, I want you to understand that 98% of all disease, 98% is in our hands. That means 98% of disease can be prevented if we are in alignment with the most important invisible organ that we all know of. It's called the soul. So as we are moving into a company that prioritizes soul health, what is going to take Wakanna and soon to be Wakanna to the next level is when we come into alignment with healing the issues in the soul. So as our CEO just mentioned, we have 2 phenomenal events that we are going to be premiering in Chicago, which is my hometown. I live in Florida, and the focus is helping us to understand how to cleanse the soul of our toxins, because that's what much of our community has been impacted with. Just recently, when I turn on the news, and I don't do it often, as a matter of fact, I can count the times I've turned it on, but all of us are impacted about what's happening in our community. We're going to learn how to take responsibility for our soul. We're going to learn how to nurture it. We're going to learn how to, again, cleanse it, detox it, elevate the vibration of it. Because once we do that, we are fully emancipated on this earth. That's the last shackle we have to break. And because Wakanna loves us so much, we are educating our community person by person. When we elevate ourselves individually, we educate ourselves, our families, our communities, and the collective. So as our CEO just mentioned, the details of these events is on our website, but here's the benefit. We're going to show you how you can reduce stress, how you can prevent chronic disease, how you can create a soulcation wherever you are so that you are aware of your power. And guess what? We're not going to be working by force. We're going to be working in our power now. It is time for us to become a new civilization. It is time for us to become a new wineskin for what God has taught us to do. It is time for us to live fully in our purpose. And it is certainly time for us to become a new me in 2023. So I don't know how many minutes I took, Melissa, but I wanted to deposit a 7-minute seed in 2 minutes into the souls of our audience. And you'll be hearing more about this over the next few days. So thank you for allowing me the opportunity to share with you. The Blue Soul Experience is a musical experience that we're having, that we're going to increase the frequency. You're going to learn how to increase the frequency with a 2023 playlist. So for those of you who are used to doing vision parties, we're going to do it a little different. We're going to use music to help us elevate, okay? So come to the experience on Friday, and then on Saturday, myself, Dr. Betty, as well as Dr. Montgomery, we're going to come together and share how you can learn wellness modalities to elevate the soul. Okay, so without further ado, I would like to say thank you again to Melissa and the Wakanna community for giving me the opportunity to serve us and to serve the most important part of us, our souls.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much, Latrice. That's going to be so fun. I can't wait. So I'm sure everybody's going to get their tickets. Get them by noon, guys, and you're guaranteed VIP status. We're upgrading you automatically, so there's going to be some VIP seats in the house, and you get that extra 25% off by getting them by noon. So get those tickets, guys. And with that being said, hey, guess what? At 8:30, we're probably already up on our rebounder, Dr. Roz. I know you're there listening in and rebounding, but the rebounding starts now. So rebound with Wakanna.com, 2:30 p.m. SaveOurStrands.com with Dr. Doris Mosley. Well, I just gave her the title of Dr. Phyllis. I'm doing what you do. 7:30 p.m. DJ Dr. Roz will party on her Wheels of Steel. And then at 8 o'clock, oh my goodness, they're going to shut it down. Get everybody on the corporate Zoom, and that's going to be 8 p.m. Central today. Also, too, at 8 a.m. tomorrow, get on the Diamond Factory if you want to elevate and take your business to the next level. And with that said, we know that we see diamonds everywhere. We see diamonds in Dubai. In fact, I see at least 7 diamonds, guys. At least a few people going over 2-star diamond, and at least 5 diamonds. That includes some of you that might be requalifying. So let's push, guys. Let's get that 7 done, okay? A minimum, which means maybe we'll get 10. So I want you guys to have a Wakanna day, and we're going to see you at the top, the very top, the tip top.